Okay, so we left Arches, which was absolutely gorgeous. If you didn't see that video, oh my God, you should check it out. It's spectacular. What an incredible way to start this incredible journey. Check it out. And we're on our way down south towards Zion and Bryce and all those other incredible locations. And there's a place along the way that was highly recommended called Canyonland. As you can see behind me, it's epic. So we drove in there, and now unfortunately, it's on the way, and I ended up bringing the trailer with me. Nothing's more nerve-wracking than driving through these parking lots with a trailer. But I found an actual parking spot along the side of the road. Now, if you look at me and look at the trailer, you can see how down it is. A little nerve-wracking, but it is what it is. This place is mesmerizing. Like, wow. Looks like Bigfoot was here. He's going in there. Oh my God. Haley, where are you going? Away from the edge. Haley's gonna look at some birds. Look at this place. So somebody loves heights, me, and somebody hates heights who loves birds instead. I'm kidding. But oh my God. Canyonland in Utah. Canyonlands National Park. Wow. Well, I'm just chilling on a ledge right here that's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. This is Canyonlands National Park, and the views are to another level. The more you look at it, the more you realize there's so many canyons and a river flowing. Like, look at all those canyons inside canyons. Wow, and a river there. This is insane. And one more thing I just want to point out. Aside from how beautiful and insane this is, look at those mountains in the background. It's like they're floating, and you got the snow on the top. Wow. That's just insane. Little fun fact, if you're ever walking around and you see logs or even trees and you notice a cool design, it's because animals, little insects or beetles, depending on the actual tree or location, laid eggs, and then they ate their way out. And now there's no bark, so we see their actual pattern inside of it. So cool. Thanks to Haley for knowing her stuff. So we're taking in these incredible views, and I go to Haley and I'm like, this is so different from Arches National Park. Because, you know, when you look at the actual, everything from the actual nature itself, the views, that word, and so much more, it's just incredible. And she goes, I know, the trees are so beautiful. And I was like, wait, what?
I said there's more plants.
There's more plants here.
There are. Look.
So she majored in
forestry and wildlife biology.
Exactly, and I majored in jumping off of cliffs because it's adrenaline. So for me, I saw a view and I was like, wow. And she's like, and look at those plants. It's just so funny, but look at these views. Holy crap. We're going on a trip in a little rocket ship. We're doing a nice hike along the top of these canyons, and I can't wait to see the overview. Apparently it's incredible. How is that still staying out? That is so cool. Okay, so fun fact, turns out when people stack stones, just like this one, in like parks and everything, there's a lot of debate about whether it's good or bad for the environment and what you're doing to it, but some places would disagree. Turns out in Canyonlands National Park, that's a hard word to say, they actually use it for trails, to guide trails. But here's a real big one, but I don't think it's used for anything. It just looks really cool. Finally, after a long time, I found the burning bush. Turns out not even close, because there's a whole bunch of them. Just like those, some of them are dead, but some of them are thriving. And it's crazy to think that we're literally on top of a canyon, and you got so much nature. Wow.
See, would you have stopped for that?
No, I wouldn't have. Thanks, Haley. And I can't even keep my camera still because it's so zoomed in. But look at that little chipmunk. What are you doing out here? So aside from her, who loves heights, no, I'm kidding, the complete opposite. We finally made it to the other side of the canyon, and holy wow. It is absolutely something else. Like the intricate detail of how incredibly beautiful this is insane. Like it never ends. Wow. Beautiful greenery along the cliffs. That's crazy. Okay, I think I found the money shot. Check this out. Absolutely crazy. Got a whole canyon right here. Okay, so while I'm on this incredible overview, like just on some random rocks, I just noticed deep down there are cars down there with like a full off-road trail, which tells me you can camp in Canyonland in between the canyons all the way down there, which sounds so epic to do one day. On the list. Hi, Haley. I love nature. I mean, look at all those stacked rocks. This is all natural. It's crazy. Oh, and there's a bird. Wow, so beautiful. So, Haley, what did you just do? What did you just do?
I just went out on the edge with a huge freaking drop.
Uh-huh. So like I'm learning about plants and getting outside my comfort zone of touching things I normally don't touch. No, I'm kidding. But Haley walked on an edge to another level. Like, the heights are spectacular.
That's a word for it.
That's a word. You know that nervous laugh people make when they're... There it is. Yep, that's the nerves, not sure how to react to different things. Now where are we going though?
I know where we're going.
Time to get lost.
Nope.
On a cliff. So this is gonna be fun, taking the wrong turn. And there's a whole nother side to it. Wow.
It's amazing.
And Haley's freaking out because I am driving on windy roads with a trailer in the back, and it is hilarious. But good times. We're 100% safe. Let me rephrase that. I'm 100% in my mind safe. Let's hope it's mutual. This is one of those moments where you can't even capture what you're looking, but I'm still gonna record because this place is insane. Like the views just keep going. Like you can't even explain this in words. You got the mountains in the back with the snow on top. You got insane rock formations, and then you got all this, and then you got all this. Like, and like the views, if you just look into the distance, it just keeps going. Wow, absolutely crazy. I don't think you can even see this, but I'm still gonna record. Like, look how gorgeous it is. Absolutely crazy. Utah, you are killing me. Wow. Oh my god, we're driving through Utah, and look, there's freaking snow in the mountains here. Like, I know the mountains in the far distance on the very, very top, those are very high mountains. But like, there's freaking snow all over here.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, Haley's happy because she wanted snow. She opened her mouth and nature listened, and I don't like it.
Nature loves us.
Oh my god, to an extent. But this is gorgeous though. Like absolutely gorgeous. And it's like a whole different scenery from where we were near Moab. This is crazy. Now we're heading south. Next up, we're going to the area where Bryce and Zion is, so southern Utah. So we're on our way to our next place. We're about an hour and a half out, and every time I stop somewhere, I do a walk around the entire truck and trailer to make sure everything looks good. Last time I did that, my first week of RVing, I found a nail in one of the travel trailer tires. And guess what? I found another one. So this is Saturday night, and literally in the middle of nowhere, an hour and a half from where we're going, but it's holding. So we're gonna go into the gas station where it loves, and we're gonna see if they have any of those kits. I do have a tire repair kit if I need it. I do have an air compressor, and I'm gonna get one of those cans that do sealant in case anything happens. But nobody's open, so this is gonna be a fun ride. Okay, so made it back to the RV site, all safe and sound. Turns out, judging by the nail, it looks like it was there for a while because it didn't lose any air the entire way there. So it's a chance that they just missed it from all my other inspections. You know, so careful. As you can see, the weather's a little off today. Now, our original plan was to go to Fish Lake National Forest because Haley loves nature, like hiking and through national forests. And we drove through yesterday, and that's where the snow was, it turns out. That was the actual national forest, was Fish Lake National Forest. So we're like, we got out of our system. It's farther than we anticipated because depending where the hikes are. So we are heading right now to...
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Yes, we're going to an animal sanctuary in Utah, apparently one of the biggest in the States, right?
Yeah, it's a really famous one.
So we're gonna have a good time with this, and it's only Sunday out of halfway through our vacation, not even halfway through.
I got
so,
here, when did I get here?
You got here on Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
So we're just getting started, but we already accomplished so much, it's amazing.
I want to go home now. I don't.
There it is. So we're gonna see where the road takes us. It's gonna be great. Be sure to join us in our next part as we drive through the small town of Kanab, Utah, check out a really cool animal shelter, explore these mesmerizing sand dunes in the middle of nowhere, and get a great surprise driving through Red Rock Canyon.